Hey lovely viewers of the News God, welcome back to once again another episode of Who Said What, the show that makes sure to keep you updated with happenings of every week. And this week is no exception. I, your host, Miss Angela Deladem Kufuor, is seated, dressed, ready, sharpened to bring you all the gist. So stick and stay, and while you are doing that, please like and subscribe to the News God for more informative content. In our very first highlight of the week, we are going to be looking at the biggest event to hit Ghana so far. In fact, the continent of Africa so far. You know, the month of March is dedicated to Ghana, because we attained our independence on March 6th. So the whole month of March is dedicated to celebrate everything Ghana, and usually Ghana is projected in this month. But this year, because of some things, the president had to cut down costs for some stuff. So he slashed some activities and reduced the Independence Day activities celebrations. And this man said, hold on, Mr. President, if you are not going to use Independence Square for our Independence Day celebration, please give it to me. Give it to me. I want to throw a party over there. And guys, I'm talking about the founder of Bill's Micro Credit Limited, Mr. Richard Ni Amakwe's 40th birthday party. It was a very big thing. It happened last Saturday, 22nd March 2025. And this man invited the whole Africa. He invited the whole Africa. Diamond Platinums was there. The video was there. Actors from Nigeria and other parts of the continent were there. Musicians all over, up and down. And it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. Everybody that attended and those who even watch on social media could attest to the fact that this is a birthday party. If you are talking about parties, this is one of them. And you can't talk about 2025 in Ghana without mentioning this man for ages to come. Because his 40th birthday party, Charlie, it wasn't small. As you can see on the screen, it wasn't a small thing. Now, fast forward after the birthday, matters started arising. People said this man has exposed himself, to witches and troubles and GRA and taxes and a whole lot of stuff. There's a saying that if you lay low, nobody knows your up and down. But then if you decide to show people what you are doing and what is going on in your life, that is when people are going to come after you, have things to say about you. So after this man's birthday party, people were wondering, hey, so there are people in Ghana with money like that. But wait, if he allegedly spent about 200 million, if I'm not wrong, $200 million on this birthday party alone. So people were wondering, if you have such money to throw a birthday party, then you must be paying some, huge taxes. So let's look to see whether your taxes tally with what you are spending outside there. So matters came, hey, GRA has frozen them, Mr. Richard Niama's account. He's been arrested, this and that, a whole lot of brouhaha. Now, GRA has issued a statement concerning the matter. We don't know where these speculations came from, but on 27th March, which is yesterday, Thursday, GRA issued a statement concerning what people are saying about the freezing of his account, and we are going to project that on the screen for you. If you look at item 3 on the statement, it reads, in case of Mr. Richard Niamakwe, GRA has not commenced any enforcement action against him, including freezing his bank account. The authority has issued an assessment on him relating to his income taxes. And if we go to 4, GRA therefore requests the general public to disregard the publications on social media and other platforms that Mr. Kwe's bank accounts have been frozen by the authority. It's against for shame. His accounts have not been frozen. He's still spending his money. He's still lavishly living his life. Oh, Ghana people, allow this man to rest. When the birthday party was done, people were talking up a whole, and doesn't he have proper things to do with his money? Why would you throw birthday party, including some of those who the people that take loan from his credit company, his credit limited, we are the ones that have been taking the loans from you, and we bring you interest which you are enjoying now. So why didn't you invite us to the birthday party? Hey people, made have spent my money to give you loan, and you bring me a little share as an interest. Now you are telling me who I should celebrate with and who not to celebrate with. Were you there with me when I was pitching my business ideas? Let him rest. Let him rest. Anyway, enough of that. Let's move on to our second highlight of the week, and this one is somewhat sad. On Friday, March 21st, 2025, something tragic happened. Fire consumed part of Adum market in the Ashanti region. It was very devastating. We are going to show you the video on the screen. It wasn't nice at all. Shops were burnt. I've not heard any casualties yet, but a lot of damages were seen in this particular event, and people were sad. The Kumasi Adum people were very sad about this. People's businesses. Imagine someone imports goods worth 20,000 to 30,000, then the following day you hear that there's a fire in your shop and everything has burnt down. All you can do is to watch it and nothing else to do. How would that feel? It was very sad, and a lot of Ghanaians, prayed with them, wished them well, that they could get back on their feet. Now, when such tragic events happen, some individuals take it upon themselves to help these victims to get back on their feet. Some kind individuals would try to donate items, and one of such people who decided to reach out with a helping hand to the Adum market fire victims is none other than our Interior Minister, Mr. Muntaka Mubarak. Now, he donated about 1,500 bags of rice and 800 boxes of cooking oil to the fire victims. Surprisingly, the victims rejected his donation. Reasons: they do not need cooking oil and rice at this moment, but they need items that they could use to rebuild themselves. Let's watch one of such comments by the victims.
Ni yawe o sena panyi bibia nyawe no omo de ade na yede abawie ana mfumso so na yede aba ba omo san komra bi babi adunu yenye refugee fo ana yakase bi epemu ni anwa school feeding fo yede ho ana sabi yenuanum kamfo so ebu bebeti omo fa sta ne ma ne nyede omo fa komo omo se ko bibia ye cement enua enchance dan block scrum family no fa scan tattoo asemi nyina come. The show to open source baby of free baby and Yamin can on fire me dress with you. Yes, send assassin on first assassin.
Funny, but yeah, that is what he thinks he needs. He is the victim, He thinks he needs a cement to rebuild himself rather than rice, which we just go and eat and then think about his problem again. But these people, it didn't end there. They went to the extent of gathering themselves and hooting at the Interior Minister and his donations. They were chanting they did not want rice. See, in this life, if some people don't like you, no matter what you do, they won't like you. Trust me. Daddy Lumba sang one song. If people don't love you, they can be shining their teeth with you like that and this, but no matter what you do, it is these same people that said that akuko sachiri akuma enyenife. Under normal circumstances, they could have just taken this cooking oil and then rice and, you know, thank the minister and move on with their lives, or at least even say that, oh, this is good, but we would have appreciated if you gave us items that would help us rebuild our shops and businesses. That would have been nice or fine, right? Rather than chanting, you don't want his items. But yeah, that is people for you. No matter what you do for them, if they don't like you, they don't like you. But here is someone the people of Ashanti region like. After the rejection of Muntake's donations, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia also made a donation to the victims. Now he came with about, let me get my facts right. He came with 200,000 Ghana cedis and 1,000 bags of cement to support the victims, and the cheers, the happiness. Hey, the way they received Dr. Bawumia, if they love you, they love you. These women, the market women, were literally on the floor rolling for Bawumia coming to their aid with their 200,000 Ghana cedis and 1,000 bags of cement. You see the love they showed to Dr. Bawumia. They even went to the extent of begging him, apologizing to him for not going out in their numbers to vote for him as president of Ghana. They felt like, Dr. Bawumia, we have offended you. Please forgive us. They were literally begging him and crying on the street, in the market. Dr. Bawumia fache, ya bonni, say ambeto. Even though Dr. Bawumia still won that region, the people actually said that they didn't go out in their numbers. Probably if their 1, 2, 3 numbers had added once more, maybe things would have changed. Just maybe. But they apologized to Dr. Bawumia for their failure not to vote for him in their numbers. That's a strong love for the Ashanti people for the NPP. And we're moving on to our last highlights of the week. Now, in the heat of everything happening in the week, the one woman it's funny. One woman in an interview begged President Mahama and the finance ministry to maintain the E-levy. Hey, auntie, mommy, E-levy that was abolished and subsequently passed by Parliament, and everybody is happy. Oh, at least I even have one man who said today that the president should sign the bill so that he can send some amount to his family back home. And you are saying they should maintain it? According to this woman, the Nana Addo administration was using the E-levy to take care of their children in free SHS and a whole lot of things, and it was helping the country. So according to her, E-levy shouldn't be abolished at all. Let's look at this.
Yam papa no more parliament wanna say, Munyina Mumaye. Munyina Mumaye, na say E-levy no crano, a besamba, E-levy no emra, E-levy no na ya won hin and ye free one me. Ye who kotoku mfa kura nsem anu nti yesre ya maame no adwadifo ye nyina ye kwakwan so kofa niema sese niema no kwa ya santum E-levy no enu momu tena ho mayenya yepe na wo ho no na nakufuado ofa enkwala ne suku hu niema nyina sese yama ne ba beko omo beko enso so no awufo bia ukotwa 5 million ama headmaster 5 million emma into yesre yensada yensayem say papa John Dramani Mahama Adaroma so wo ba so ba beboa yen dia enye ma E-levy no en class
Oh, mama. Clearly, some people will say that she doesn't know what she's talking about because from the mathematics that she was making, it doesn't add up. You can tell that she really didn't understand what the E-levy constitute and what they were using it for. But well, that is her view. What do you also think? Should E-levy be maintained or should it be abolished? Currently, the E-levies bill has been passed in Parliament, and we are waiting for President Mahama to put his signature on it to make it official that it has been abolished. Then GRA can also take it out of their tax compliance scheme. Then we can be free and send Mumu as much as we want. Anyway, that will be all for this week episode of Who Said What. If you have any interesting thing that you think I should have talked about but I didn't, please leave it in the comments below. And this is the News God. Kindly like, share and subscribe to get informative content from us every day. I mean every day. I mean it. Well, I am Angela Deladem Kufuor, also known as Miss Anjishima, your host for this show. A big thank you to my producers, the camera people, the editors, and everyone who helped in making this a successful show. Catch you in the next one.